Boss Kidz. It's Fred checking in with another Boss Kidz podcast. And today I got my man Jalen with me. So what's going on, Jalen, to the fold?
Hello all. Today we're back with another episode. Today we're gonna be talking about food insecurity. Um,
Yes, sir.
I guess first to start off, what does like food insecurity mean to you?
Food insecurity, because I've been through it a few times, especially in school, bro. Like, it's especially freshman year, bro. Like, cause when I came to A&M, like I literally just came with me and just like all my stuff from home. Like I ain't have like no money, no nothing to like buy food or nothing like that. Cause me, the type of person I was in school and still today, like I would never call my mama though for nothing, like for nothing. I starve before I call my mama for nothing, bro. It's crazy. So,
Yeah.
so freshman year. The only thing I really had was because at A&M, I don't know if they do it at your school, but they give us like some little bulldog books that we have, and they last us for the whole semester. And I think I
Yeah.
only had like 150, so I'm penny pinching, missing meals, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, and for us, like the cafeteria food and whatnot, they'll generally be like that good. Nor is it
Nah,
necessarily like super healthy. There's not like a lot of options or like
bro. See, at A&M, it's so crazy because, bro, like I don't know if they still do it. I ain't been to the cafeteria in probably like 2, 3 years, bro. But when I was on camp first semester, freshman year, bro, we used to eat the same thing every day, bro. Like
yeah.
every single day, bro. No options. We know when we walk in there, we finna get a pizza, a burger, a few pieces of chicken, bro. That's it. It's crazy. And over time, like you get tired of that. And a lot of majority of college kids, bro, like a lot of them ain't got their own funds. And a lot of people that's at A&M or in the college, like we on financial aid, you know what I'm saying? We gotta wait for loans to hit just for us to, you know what I'm saying, go do this, do that, do this and everything else. So until everything fall in order accordingly, we trying to penny pants or get a little job just so we can buy a little food. Cause that cafeteria get old. And then the little food that we buy with our voucher, it's pretty much the same thing. You can get some Hot Pockets, some pizza rolls, drink, bro. That's it. It's just like a little corner stove, but for college kids. But
Yeah.
it got old quick.
And like my experience, like buying groceries is like kind of hard. But one for me, because I'm out of town, so I don't got a card down here. And second of all, like groceries, like as I grown up, I realized they're actually like kind of really expensive. Like
Oh yeah, for
the way I
sure.
like to eat and whatnot. So yeah, that's also been a challenge as a college student.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure. And I know a lot of people is like experiencing like food insecurities and like I feel like A&M in particular, I maybe they like the little organizations on camp. They probably like do little drives for students that, what I'm saying, experiencing lack of food insecurity and things of that nature. I feel like A&M as a whole should just at least 2, 3 times out the semester, just do a little drive where they just give like whoever on campus that's experiencing, food insecurity or whatnot, just a little like care package with like little oodles and noodles, all that good stuff in there just to, what I'm saying, last for the semester. Cause everybody don't got money to just go out and buy groceries and stuff
yeah.
like that.
And then the second part is when you don't buy groceries, you like if you don't want to eat the cat food, you have to like buy some like food that's also expensive.
Literally, literally. Cause I know now here, I don't know if it's what Morehouse
Atlanta.
is Atlanta. Well, yeah, I know them groceries how they are now. Cause I know in Huntsville, bro, like the only thing they didn't go up on is noodles, which is crazy because I don't even like to eat noodles like that. But I know
Mm.
a 50 pack of pizza rolls, bro. Like I think like last week I went to go buy some pizza rolls because I ain't gonna care. I still eat them. little pizza rolls here and there. So I went to the grocery store to get some pizza rolls, but I'm just like $15, bro. Like I think I went to Publix. I got like a 50 pack, and I think them just was like $10, bro. I was like, nah. I paid for it. I ain't gonna sit here and no act like I ain't paid for it. I paid for it, but it's just like, bro, it's crazy. Inflation mixed with food insecurity, bro. Oh my god, bro.
We have our guest now, and this is Margaret. Margaret, introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Margaret Harris. I'm a junior sociology major and public health minor from Chicago, attending Spelman College.
Woo woo. Woo woo.
And you're also a part of the Lowery Institute, and so like, what do you work on with them?
Yes, I've been a part of the Joseph E. Lowery Institute for 3 years now, and I serve as the Food and Housing Insecurity capstone leader. And with that, I'm basically leading a cohort of about 8 students to figure out different on-campus and community resources to bring food and housing resources to local students and local residents of the West End community.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
me and Fred were talking about like our own like experiences and or definitions with food insecurity, but like you as a person who works around it, can you give us like, I guess, kind of a definition of what food insecurity actually is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would define food insecurity as the lack of access to sustainable food and nutritious food. And lack of access can be anything from not being able to afford the food that you have, or not having a grocery store within 2 miles of your home or school, or even not being in an environment that has food that's like for your health. So where you have different medical conditions, dietary restrictions, or even religious beliefs, not having that food readily accessible to you.
And with you being a part of, well, dealing with um different environments where there's food insecurity, have you ever seen like anything like crazy with dealing with different like groups that are experiencing food insecurity?
Yeah, I've actually seen it both in my home environment in Chicago, but I've actually seen a lot more than I expected coming to Spelman. My
Mm.
freshman year, I know our dining hall closed super early. It didn't have a lot of access to vegan options. So a lot of students, including myself, were like hungry. And then being
Mm.
in the Boston community, we only have a Popeyes,
Oh yeah.
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. So it wasn't easy to get affordable or healthy food. And it's like you have about $20 to your name. All you have to do is
Yeah.
get McDonald's, and you spend all of that on the cheese.
Exactly.
It's not even good.
Exactly.
It was very eye-opening for me, especially to be at an institution like Spelman, to see like all our students going through these things and not even being able to eat fully,
Mm.
have those 3 meals a day when you're going to one of the top HBCUs in the country. So that was one of
Exactly.
the biggest things that I saw.
And with your group, and what y'all doing and whatnot, have y'all like kind of combated that area of food insecurity where now you guys have sort of kind of not all the way sufficient, but is it more sufficient than what it was now that you guys are actually like advocating a little bit more?
Yeah, so since joining my freshman year, we now have a like Mimi's Pantry on each college campus. So that's Spelman College, Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, and Morris Brown. That food
Hmm.
pantry is open every weekday for various hours of the day to accommodate different schedules. We've also was able to successfully advocate for our dining hall hours to get extended. So
Mm.
now it's a lot more options, especially for commuter students, to be able to kind of get a quick snack in between classes. We have continuous dining now, so even if it's not specifically lunch or dinner time, you can still just come in between those times, get like a burger, fries, some fruit, things of that different nature. We
Hmm.
have different community health events where we give out Kroger grocery drives,
Oh, that's
just
fire.
trucks, a lot of different resources that since my I did not see my freshman year that's here now. And right now, what we're really trying to do is kind of expand from this direct service that we're doing and getting the local like representative support to make this something sustainable for not only just, college students, but, the West End community as well.
That's fire. That's fire. What? Because I know what made you guys actually want to advocate it like all the way because of, the insufficient food there at Spelman. But when you first got into it, like how hard was it to actually like get it implemented? Like, okay, we need more food, we need more various of foods. How do we, how do we go from insufficiency to, more options and things like that?
Yeah, so I would definitely say coming into this my freshman year was very overwhelming. I was getting adjusted to the college experience, and I was also kind of getting used to like how do I live on my own without my parents, because I am from out of state. So the biggest thing was to really lean on your community. Food insecurity isn't the only topic that the Joseph E. Lowery, works with. They're basically a social justice organization. So from anything from like voting registration to helping people get housing, they're there for that. So it was like leaning on my mentors and figuring out, here's our big plan, here's our big goal. So how do we break this up into digestible steps so we can actually get, running? It took about one school year to actually start getting these food pantries up, figuring out which locations, doing like trial runs, a lot of surveys, a lot of just speaking out in the community, asking students, what do they want? What's the issues that they have now? So it's a lot of patience, a lot of perseverance, and just kind of sticking to the goal.
Oh, most definitely. And then what y'all doing there? Have y'all wanted to like branch out to other schools and whatnot that's having a food insecurity thing there and them not having, outspoken people like you and your team to actually advocate and whatnot? Like are y'all going to like start like expanding out to other schools?
Yeah, so our program is actually a national program. So not only are AUC students involved in the capstone, we have students from Howard, Edward Waters, and a few other HBCUs. So right now we're in the process of trying to get a food pantry up and running at Edwards Water College because we do have a few students who are part of our capstone that go to school there. So we're in the process of that. This year we got a lot of Howard applications. So we're also kind of figuring out what are the resources that we have at Howard so we can try to get a food pantry up and running there, because I also know people at Howard that kind of talk about the same issues that we have as well. So we're definitely trying to expand Mimi's pantries as far as we can get. Excited to see how that happens.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
I wonder how I probably never heard of Mimi's Kitchen. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is it just like what? Man, that's Georgia, right?
Yeah, so it's in Atlanta.
Okay.
It was based off Joseph E. Lowery. This was like his nonprofit. So
okay.
It's named after his wife.
Makes sense. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. I be living under a rock, y'all. I don't know how I didn't know that. That's crazy. That is like a great organization, though. That's crazy. See, we need something down here, and something just like that, like most definitely. Because, man, when I tell you, it's food insecurity, and I'm just crazy. Like it's 1000% crazy. Like, cause I know y'all heard about the little situation where, I don't want to go too into detail, but you know what I'm saying. A young man got hurt fighting over bread in the cafeteria, so. The food insecurity down there get crazy if, we got to squabble about bread. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need something like that at A&M for sure. For sure. I hope Mimi's Kitchen, you know what I'm saying, come all the way downhill with it, you know?
Definitely. I will let them know.
Yeah. Because that'll be fire, though, for sure. That'll be fire. I'll be enough for sure. Picking my little groceries. putting them in the bag.
Yeah. But thank you for coming, Margaret. Thank you for
Most
coming.
definitely, Margaret. Thank you for coming, giving us your insights. We most definitely 1000% appreciate you, Boss Kidz Inc. Appreciate you for coming on, sharing your experiences and what you got going on and whatnot. Because it's definitely needed in the community. Then you are, what they call it, Jalen? Atlanta, the Black Mecca. Yeah.
Yes, thank you all so much for having me here today. It was a pleasure speaking to you all today.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, Boss Kidz, we're gonna end it off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Boss Kidz Podcast with Miss Margaret, me, of course, and Jalen. You know. And yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed day, blessed afternoon, blessed night, whenever y'all seeing this. And yeah, that's it, y'all. Have a blessed one.
Catch us on the next one.